In today's review, we're gonna review AirPod Pros, and I got this in Memorial Day. It had a special on it, even though the price is still sky high. It's $250 for little AirPods, but I really needed them, so I got the better version of it, I guess. And the inside comes with some manuals. This little thing that holds the AirPods comes with the cups to adjust the size of your ear, and this USB cord, but it's different from the other accessories for iPhones. It has that USB that's different. So that's, you might have to get a USB-C or something, a different adapter, which is not good. So another piece of equipment that you need to buy from Apple. That's bullshit. Anyways, these AirPod Pros are, I believe, a little bit louder than the original AirPods, which I do have. And overall, yes, it is more expensive. But I guess if you don't have a budget and you don't care about it, then it's something that you. Hey, what the fuck? Get out of there! Hold up. So yeah, these are the AirPod Pros. And it has a whole bunch of vents. It has this little it's hard with the camera because it's white. The HDR interferes, but it has a little groove there where you could change the music or the whatever setting you want. Now these are, I guess, longer compared to these AirPods. So there's gonna be a big difference. People will probably notice the difference when you have it in your ear. It's not as long. It has a vent, so you can see the difference. Now, this one, it has, I guess, a wired, like a motion sensor inside or something. When you double tap it and you could change the track and dumb shit like that. But this one, you have to click on it to actually change the track or pause it. And what I've experienced, that the original AirPods, that worked like 60% of the time, the double tapping. So that wasn't like the best like invention that they actually had in it. So that is not like something that you actually need. So, but this one is more accurate since it has a button or a groove there, and you know where actually to touch to change the track or lower the volume or whatever setting you want to put on it. And the AirPod Pros are waterproof. These AirPods, the original ones, they could resist some sort of water resistance. It's not like it's not waterproof. Like if it rains, it'll still work. or like if you like a little bit of water falls on it, it's not gonna damage it. But it did go. It stopped working for me like one side of the ear, like within 2 years, 2.5 years of use. And to replace that AirPod is about maybe $100 or so, and I guess it wasn't worth it. That's why I bought the newer versions of it, because might as well hit. If it's damaged already, then the other ear pod is gonna mess it eventually. So what's the point? Might as well get new ones. So yeah, these were good for its time. It's still good for now. The only thing is that the grip on it too. Also, it will fall off your ear easier. It has fallen off my ears as I walk. So yeah, but it's not like I had a. It didn't fall off on its own. So I have a sweater on, or I slightly tap on it and it falls off. But this one is so shorter, so it's gonna have a less chance of falling off unless you really like smack your ear with something. It will probably fall off. But it has a better grip on the AirPod Pros. The sound quality is real good on the Pros. I believe it's loud. It's not as loud. I mean, the loudness compared to the Pros, the AirPods original ones, it's about maybe the same. Maybe the Pros are slightly a little bit louder, but it's nothing that you could really tell like that. But the sound quality is still good on both. Now, this is like about $250. Now, the perks that I believe is this is wireless charging. So you could use the wireless charger with it and charge your phone, the AirPods. And it has a little signal here where it tells you if the battery's good or dying or whatever. And it has the same AirPod original features like the magnets inside, and is a little bit slightly bigger. So the indicator's outside now, so you could tell what's going on. And this has noise canceling because of probably with this little tip there, but it's not gonna cancel like a train or a siren. So yeah, not complete silence. You can still hear like very loud noises. This one, but it does cancel out a lot of the surrounding noises like people talking, and like if the TV's on or the AC's on, it will cancel that. So you just listen to your music, or let's say if you want to take a shower with it, then you could also cancel out the water. So it has its benefits. These original AirPods is still good quality, and I still recommend them. It's still a great AirPod. For $150, it's still a high price also. It's better than the wired ones because the wired ones, it's gonna get caught on your clothes and it will tear over time. And you will have to buy the wired ones at least every 6 months. You have to buy one. You have to buy the AirPod, with the wire. And let's say if for 2 years, $30 every 6 months. It will round up to about the price of these. So I would invest in the AirPod original ones if I'm in a budget. But The pros, if you're actually, it's more of a maybe a preference for fashion style. If you're into that, is it really necessary? No, not really. The sound quality is about the same as the Pro. This is also, the price is $250, so you really have to think about it if you really want these. But I bought them because my AirPod original ones got damaged, so I guess I went to the next step and I bought the Pros. So they're highly recommended also by me. They're great quality. I guess the bump in the price is because of the wireless charger and the silence mode and the waterproof. That's a little gimmicks that actually improve it, even though you don't really notice it, but it's really a better quality. And also the charging, it'll last longer than the original AirPods. So if you're going to long trips, then this will be it. The original AirPods, yeah, you could go a long days without it, without charging it, but eventually these go the the extra mile if you're actually like going to a long trip, maybe to China or something. This would be good. Yeah, so I give these a rating of I'll give it a 9 out of 10. There's always room for improvement. They're not perfect. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of higher quality headphones out there, but for the micro size, like these are the best out there, I believe. For better, you know, discreetness, unless you don't want to wear those overhead headphones, these are the best ones probably out there right now. So yeah, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. There's always room for improvement. Maybe if I would add something to this, um, maybe a light up feature would be nice. Like lights, like colored lights, red, blue, green would be nice. Somewhere on here would be cool. Like when you wear the headphones and they'll light up as you walk, so people could tell where you're at, or the cars, or if you're on a bike in a car and you have a little light on it, they can notice you. It'd be nice. Like you could customize your colors. That I'll add to it. But who knows what else they could add. So yeah, these aren't bad. Give it a good rating. Recommend it if you have the money, because it is expensive.